Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is going to be the introduction of a separate kind of dedicated walk around video of this particular truck behind me, because this is a truck I will be demoing for a few weeks to give buyers a realistic perspective of how it is to live with a 4-cylinder Silverado. So by now you guys are probably wondering what this series of videos is going to entail. Well, I'm going to have this truck for a little more than 500 miles, and in that 500 miles there's quite a few things I want to accomplish. So obviously this video is going to be the first video in the series to kind of announce it and just showcase what we're going to be doing with this truck over the next few weeks. But in addition to this video, I want to do towing, I want to do MPG, I want to do acceleration, and I want to do some exterior lighting impressions with this truck behind me. There's maybe a couple other things that I want to do as well, but that is the main things I want to accomplish, is to see how well the 2.7 liter turbo tows against something like the 5.3 liter V8, see what the actual MPG is with this truck over about 500 miles like I said, and also do a couple other things that I don't normally have access to. But I do want to do some exterior nighttime lighting shots with this truck because it is an LT, which is the first trim level in the Silverado lineup to get the LED headlights. And lastly, I just want to give you my overall driving impressions after this 2 weeks or so that I have with the truck, give you my likes, my dislikes, and just my overall driving impressions, how the truck drives in real world scenarios. So those are the main things I want to accomplish with this video series. If you guys have any suggestions, like I said, leave those down in the comment section below. I'll review them, let you guys know if that's something that I can do or not. And who knows, it might be a dedicated video here on the channel. So make sure to leave any suggestions down below. So hopefully now you guys know a better idea of what we plan on doing with this video series. Now I really hope that this does well here on the channel, because this is something I really want to do across different makes and models of vehicles, given I do have access to several. So if you guys really enjoy this type of video series, make sure to hit that like button on each video. Let me know down in the comment section below that you guys are enjoying this video series, and maybe here in the near future I can do this with other makes and models, like I said, from Hyundai, GMC, Buick, as well as other Chevys. So if you guys enjoy this video, make sure to show some support here on the channel. Subscribe, like, and comment on every video. So now that you guys know a little bit more about this video series and what's kind of planned, let's go ahead and take a look at the Silverado behind me, show you guys exactly how it is equipped, because this is a very interesting configuration, and actually one of the cheapest LTs you can get with this 2.7 liter turbo. So let's go ahead and take a look at the truck behind me. Now I will do a very brief walk around of this truck because it is very similar to the ones that I've showcased on the channel, including the black exterior. Once again, I apologize, but this is all I have access to, the only LT that was coming in inventory. So that is why I'm doing this video with, again, a black truck. But the only options that this particular LT has are the 18-inch wheels along with the 18-inch all-terrain tires. So that is the only options equipped on this particular Silverado. Otherwise, it is a bare bones base LT, again, with the 2.7 liter turbo. So just to give you a little bit better idea of the options, basically here they are, the 18-inch wheels with the all-terrain white letter tires. Now these are a fairly aggressive all-terrain, but they do provide a good mix of on and off-road capability. And so far with my few days of driving, they have been very good. I've had no complaints with the tires or anything like that. And I think the 18-inch wheels definitely do spice up the exterior a little bit, as 17-inch alloys come standard, and I'm really not too much of a fan of those 17-inch. So if I were to get a truck like this, these automatically come with the Z71 package, which is actually not available with the 2.7, but I would option them as a standalone option if I were to spec a Silverado myself. So like I said, this is basically a standard LT, so you get the LED projector headlights with LED high beams up front, LED daytime running lights, and turn signals in that boomerang, the chrome bumpers with the black tow hooks, obviously the gold bow tie up front, standard Silverado on the fenders because you cannot get the Z71 with the 2.7 liter turbo. There's a look at the side, crew cab, short box configuration. Out back you'll find the same chrome rear bumper, obviously the standard tow hitch, 4x4 here on the bedside because this is a 4-wheel drive truck. Incandescent lighting out back, Chevrolet stamped in the tailgate. You do have the electronic release with the backup camera up there. But yeah, this is basically a standard issue LT. I'll go ahead and have the window sticker up on the screen. You do get proximity entry on both front door handles. Chrome mirror caps. They are going to be heated, but do not have blind spot detection or anything like that. And this is one of the main reasons I wanted to do this video series with an LT truck, to showcase the new interior with the technology and everything like that. You do have kind of the brown faux wood trim. I do like this accent on the LT. Padded armrest, same door panel as I've showcased in other videos here on the channel. Power windows, mirrors, and locks with automatic driver side. Of course, you have your power seat with two-way power lumbar with the standard black cloth interior. And once again, the refreshed dash, which is again one of the highlights that I wanted to showcase in this particular video series. And there is the fully digital gauge cluster, along with the 13.4-inch HD color touchscreen in the center. So being an LT, you get the leather-wrapped steering wheel, which is heated. You have your collision avoidance assist, but no adaptive cruise control. Controls on the right for the gauge cluster. There's your four-wheel drive controls, some of the bed lighting, exterior lighting, electronic parking brake, all that good stuff. Gloss black accents around the screens. Now, I will have some more impressions at a later date on this particular infotainment, but I've already gained a little bit of insight just using it for a couple days. Obviously, I will have much more time with it, so I will have some more impressions coming at a later date and kind of my overall likes and dislikes videos, so keep an eye out for that near the end of this. I do like all the hard touch buttons below. Heated front seats with dual zone automatic climate control. Again, a nice benefit of getting an LT. This is the bench configuration, so this is a 6-passenger configuration truck with the column mounted shifter up here. But yeah, this is pretty standard issue LT. Like I said, I've already showcased it in other videos I've done here on the channel. Again, with a black exterior truck, so there's really not too much difference there. But yeah, this is basically the spec of the truck that we'll be highlighting over the next few weeks. Now, like I said, leave any comments down in the comment section below on this truck, anything you want to see in particular, anything you want me to cover as far as the Silverado lineup goes, anything like that. I'd love to hear any suggestions, and I definitely appreciate everybody supporting the channel thus far. It allows me to continue to do stuff like this. So if you guys are enjoying the content, want to see anything change or anything different, make sure to leave all that feedback below. Okay, so setting out immediately, you can hear the turbo whistle from the high output 4-cylinder. I think it's a very cool noise. Not everybody's going to like it. It's got a lot of torque, I'll tell you that, and I'm like 20% into the throttle. Crazy. And what's going to be interesting with this particular truck is not only to see the MPG over time, but also how much of range you can get out of a single tank of fuel. Right now, it's estimating over 550 miles of range, and that's quite a bit. It was, I think, just under 570 when I first got in the truck, but obviously I idled it a little bit. So it's kind of adjusting. The auto stop feature just kicked on for the first time. So we're sitting out here with the truck not running. We'll see how smooth that is. Not too bad, not too bad. I like the brake feel. Brake feel is actually really good. It's kind of towards the top of the pedal. I mean, I know it's a brand new truck and everything like that, but some brakes are a little bit more squishy or vague than others. So now that we're on a road with a little bit higher of speed, you can kind of hear the wind noise because we're going right into it right now. Very quiet still. I don't know if you guys can pick it up yourselves through the microphone, but I'd say it's more than acceptable. So now we're about to get on the interstate for the very first time. Obviously, being a brand new truck with 13 miles on the clock, I'm not going to floor it or do anything crazy. We'll give it a little bit of gas, see how it does for the first time. I'm expecting it to do plenty fine with all that torque that this 2.7 has. Handling goes, let's see. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, that's a lot better than I was expecting. Now this one does have the all-terrain tires. I'm sure you sacrifice just a little bit of on-road handling for some off-road capability. So let's see here. Turbo spool. That is like, I'm not even like 50% into the throttle and the thing's just like going and you're up to speed, and wow, that is just impressive. Now I totally understand the argument one might have about not wanting the 2.7 for maybe reliability reasons, or stuff like that. But I mean, for power reasons, I'm not sure, given the low end torque of this engine and everything, I don't see, I guess you'd have to drive them back to back, and maybe I'll have to drive a 5.3 for an hour or something and see how it handles. But yeah, I mean, the 2.7 like immediately has plenty of power. I mean, this is a really quick truck, and yeah, man, I'm very impressed for the first impressions. Like I said, I really do actually like the brake pedal feel. That's not something I was expecting to say immediately in this truck, but nice firm brake pedal. No issues with the overall stopping power that I can tell. Obviously, it's not going to have the stopping distance of a sports car or anything like that, but yeah, it has plenty of stopping power. I like the pedal feel. Ride quality is good. Soft. I mean, it doesn't have like a max tow package. I don't think that's available on the 2.7 actually. So that wouldn't cause any extra firmness from any max towing package. But overall, the ride quality is very compliant, especially over rough roads anymore. Most people anymore complain about road quality. So the fact that this has a nice ride is definitely beneficial for that. Now, quickly to discuss before we wrap up this drive, the interior comfort. Immediately, the seats feel fine. They don't feel extra plush or anything like that. But these are the base cloth seats once again. These are heated. The center armrest, this is the 6-passenger kind of bench seating up front, so you can fit 6 passengers across if you'd like. I have the center armrest down right now. The center armrest has a good amount of padding. So does the door panel. I think that's pretty good there. But yeah, I mean, I don't have any complaints with the seats. I will say there's not a lot of bolstering on the lower cushion on the sides. I know, being in a ZR2, that it does have different seats and the bolsters are going to be higher in that one. I do actually kind of prefer those seats, even though they do have a little bit higher bolsters. The back's not really anything to complain about. This does have 2-way power lumbar, which I do like. I just adjusted it just now and it made it a little more comfortable for me. But yeah, the seats are pretty nice. I think the interior materials for the most part are good. They're not over the top or fancy, but I would say, again, for this $53,000 price point, this truck's looking pretty good. So hopefully you're as excited as I am for this video series. Basically, there's not much more to this video. You know the spec of truck we're going to be working with over the next few weeks. You know what the plans are for the most part as far as the videos go. So make sure to stay tuned here for the channel. Subscribe if you guys are not already. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button on this video if you guys enjoyed it and are excited for this new video series. And as always, hope to see you guys in the next one.